So we're going to talk about restlessness and remorse today, as they're put together as, even though they're two things, they're made one of the 5 hindrances to developing concentration. So restlessness is the mind of anxiety, fear, apprehension, tension, nervousness. The mind can't sit still. It's proliferating all sorts of things. It is anywhere but where the body is. It is anywhere but in the present. It's just, you know, wacko. Oh, you're like that? You volunteer? Okay. Okay, you too? Yeah, so we all know this mind. It's a big hindrance to meditation, isn't it? I mean, because the mind is just, you know, it's worrying, it's in the future, it's conceptualizing, it just can't sit still. I remember when I did the first 3-month retreat, the Vajrasattva retreat, and it's like I couldn't sit still for a minute, and I thought, you know, what I realized by the end of the retreat was that I just had this incredible restless energy. It wasn't just the mind, and it wasn't just the body. It was the two things together, you know. And I could sit there and sometimes just feel this restless energy flowing through my body, you know, that says, I gotta move, I gotta do something, I can't sit here, you know. So we have that energy, don't we? I think that's why, actually, when we're young, and also when we're old, but we're really encouraged to do a lot of purification and accumulation of merit, because those practices often have a lot of physicality to them. You know, if you have a lot of restlessness, if you do a lot of prostrations, it's a good way to put that restlessness into some use, you know, rather than just sitting there and squirming. You know, you're doing the prostrations and hopefully thinking about, you know, purification and so on. Or you do the mandala offering, and again, you're moving, okay? So, or you're doing water bowls, 100,000 water bowls, or you're making 100,000 satsa, yeah? So all of those things involve movement, or you're doing 100,000 dorji kadro, and so you're offering the sesame seeds into the fire. So I think all those things are very, very skillful to do when we have a lot of restless energy, which may be when we're young, or it may be at any time in our life. But those practices where we really use our body, you know, together with our speech and our mind to create merit, are very good as an antidote to the restlessness, you know. And then, of course, we have to, you know, look at that mind that's going all over the place and wondering what in the world it's thinking to achieve by doing that. You know, it's like, where do you think you're going to get on the path by roaming the universe and by worrying about everything? So we've already had some Bodhisattva Breakfast Corner discussions about worry and anxiety. Okay, so, okay, good to stop there. So you can wiggle around with that for another day or two.